Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and yeah, I'm in a rental car. So I was in an accident a couple nights ago with my girls. We were on our way home from cheer practice. We were stopped at a stop sign, and it was at an intersection where cross traffic does not stop. And the lady across from us was wanting to cross the highway coming towards us. And she was trying to beat traffic and just pulled out right in front of this gentleman that was heading south on the highway. And he just T-boned her. Hit her so hard, and she kind of got pushed into the median right by me, and it kind of pushed her other two tires and flipped the vehicle over on its side, and then just slammed right into us, the side of us. Right after the accident, I made sure my girls were okay, and then I immediately jumped out of the car to see if I could help the other drivers. I could hear 3 people trapped in the car that had flipped over on its side, and I want to point out, on the side of this vehicle where the gentleman had slammed into the other car, it is completely dented in. The door, there is no chance of that door opening. There was a woman trying to push the door open, and she had managed to get it cracked open just a little bit, and I had noticed that there was a little girl in there as well. So she was pushing on this door, and I was trying to pull it from the outside, and there was just no budging that door. So I had walked around the vehicle trying to open up the hatch or look for another way for them to get out. And by the time I had walked back around, somehow, some way, the woman was able to push that door completely open to get all 3 people out of that car. Thankfully, again, we were okay, but the other 2 drivers did have to be sent to the hospital. I was talking to the officers and the paramedics, and they were confident that they were probably going to be okay, but just for precaution, they were being sent to the hospital. But yeah, both vehicles were totaled out, and I'm hopeful that my car can be repaired. I don't know, it's just a long process of getting that done. So I have a rental car. I'm thankful that I have it. We'll probably have it for a couple weeks, and we'll know whether or not my car can be repaired or not. But anyway, my daughter was the one that called 911, and she was so nervous. She did get a few videos and pictures of the accident just so you can kind of see how bad the accident really was. And I am just so thankful that everyone was okay. Everyone. You know, yeah, they were shook up and things like that, but there were no significant injuries that were reported. There was a little girl sleeping in the back of the car that flipped. You know, my girls were in the car with me, and I just am so thankful that everybody was okay. So anyway, today I am heading down to my mom's. It is Friday, and for the past year and a half or so, I have been dedicating every Friday to go have lunch with my mom, and she lives 45 minutes away, so it's not like she lives really close or anything like that. And you know, when we've been without a vehicle or things like that, she has been the one that comes to me. So we are going to head to her house today and help her put these new knobs on in her kitchen. She's struggling with getting the kitchen cabinet doors and things like that open, so we're gonna go have lunch with my mom, fix her kitchen, and then we'll see where the day takes us.
Are a different size.
So those came different.
Yeah, so there's.
Oh, they did.
You're gonna turn off the car at some point.
Yeah, in a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so normally we eat somewhere a little bit nicer, but since we are trying to be really quick and get back to the kitchen to get the knobs done, we're just gonna go to Tropical Cafe, I think is what it is. They have the best smoothies and Thai salad. Oopsies, I guess they're closed. They're having a water issue, so picking somewhere else to eat. tool that my mom got off of Amazon is making this go so much faster. But one thing, oh, we got a little wonky cabinet. I just measure over 2 little dots and puncture. But one thing that speeds this up is that there's this little point, and so you can just line it up to the middle of the door and then just count down our 4 little dots. So easy. Morning guys, it's been a few days. Just found out that my car is going to be totaled, and when the accident happened I just cleaned out the best that I could from my car. I didn't really grab everything, but just the majority of things, because I was really hopeful that my car would be fixed. But when the insurance started looking into it more and more, and since the car that hit me actually went kind of on top of my car and jostled it a little bit, they were really concerned that there were more underlying issues than just the exterior damage that the pictures that I showed you. They felt that there was more to it, and so they felt that it was best to total it out. So my car was towed, and it was in the towing lot, you know, here locally. And so I waited for my girls to get home because they wanted to see the car one last time. And I went when they got home from school. And wouldn't you know it, they had it towed to the junkyard, the towing company did, that morning. And so I just missed it. And only because insurance called them and said, hey, we're going to total out this vehicle, you know, go ahead and release it to the junkyard, blah, blah, blah. Well, I was like, which junkyard is it? Where did it go? Because I wanted to get my things. And she's like, I'm not sure, but let me look on the check. And, and it was a company that it's called Copart, and there are several all over the place. It could have been anywhere. Well, she managed to look on the check, and it said which place it went to. So thankfully it was only like 45 minutes away. But the thing is, I got there at the towing yard at 4 o'clock? And then junkyard actually closed at 5, and it took 45 minutes to get there. So I told the girls, I'm like, get in the car, let's go, we can make it. We finally make it within like 15 minutes, and I go to clean out the car, and meanwhile I am so frustrated, so I apologize for not getting more video footage. It was kind of cool to see the forklift lift our car and bring it to the front of the junkyard. That was kind of neat, but I didn't get it filmed because again, my frustration level was so high and I was so mad that I had to drive so far. So then I get into the car and they had cut my seat covers off. I was so mad. Those were brand new, and thankfully it was just the straps that they cut, not necessarily the leather, and so I think I could probably repair them and reuse them. Thankfully they didn't take my steering wheel cover, and I managed to look under every seat, the glove box, everywhere, looking for things. I even found my daughter's AirPod under the seat, thank goodness. And then we had our hitch in the back, so, and all of our straps and everything. So I'm so glad that I went back and I made the 45-minute drive to go pick up those things. But I'm so annoyed, and our rental car is gonna have to be turned in here in a couple days, because once they settle, you get kicked out of your rental car. So we're back to one vehicle here very, very soon, within like 2 days. But the good news is, hopefully we will get a check soon and we can find a new vehicle. But thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far in the video, I really hope that you choose to subscribe and please like the video. That really helps my channel. And I will see you guys again soon on the next vlog. Thanks for watching.